In a remark, the administrator, Idia Renaissance Youth Resource Center, Mr. Charles Agbolao, said the 20th exhibition program and end of training session is to mark the close of the 6 months training in different vocations. Mr. Agbolao also said the skill acquisition is also supported with life skills training, sexual and reproductive health education, social and health counseling, and HIV counseling. President of Idia Renaissance, Mrs. Eki Binedio, said the center has helped the youth to acquire skills that can make them productive and earn a living. President of Idia Renaissance, represented by Mrs. Esoe Onyewese, said though the center is set up to rehabilitate those who are victims of human trafficking, others have also taken advantage of the center to get trained in fields of human endeavors. She also thanked partners who have contributed to the success of the center.
In the last 6 months, our students have worked very hard along with our very dependable staff members, both in theory and in practice, to come this far. And we request you all to join us to applaud their efforts.
Idia Renaissance was set up to combat human trafficking that was endemic in Edo State at the time the organization came on board. The president and founder, Mrs. Eki Binedio, thought it a good idea to also set up a youth resource center where young persons could come in and acquire skills in various fields of study in order to be empowered for future livelihood.
Representatives of various partner organizations and beneficiaries thanked the president of the center, Mrs. Eki Binedio, for her foresight in setting up the center, which has become a blessing to humanity.
We collaborated with stakeholders to work on a human trafficking project, and of course that's one of the reasons why we're here this morning, to also identify with what Idia Renaissance is doing in Benin.
I also wish to appreciate the president of this organization, Mrs. Eki Binedio, for having the foresight and also actualizing it. She has helped to take our youth out of the streets and our women from becoming commercial sex workers.
And we are very grateful to her for using this medium to reach us, and we are very grateful.
The president and the founder, I really appreciate her, because if not for her, I would not be here today, let alone every other person gathered here today. I wouldn't have been empowered this day. Only God knows where I would have been at this very moment.
Students of the Idia Renaissance Youth Resource Center were trained in fashion design and tailoring, information and communication technology, catering and hotel management, and hairdressing.
After 6 months of intensive training of creativity, these students are going out there to put the best use of the skills acquired into practice, not just for themselves alone, they said, but to benefit their society. I, Bo J. Warrior, reporting.